Yo, with the year coming to an end and the last UFC pay-per-view happening in just a few weeks, there's been a pretty big debate recently over who the UFC's Fighter of the Year is going to be. So let's go through the fighters that I think are most likely to be crowned the UFC's Fighter of the Year. So let's get into it. There are 3 requirements that I'm going to be using to help us decide who will be named the 2024 Fighter of the Year, and it's the number of wins the fighter has gotten within the year, accomplishments made by the fighter in the year, and who they've beaten within the year. The Fighter of the Year debate is really only between 2 people, so let's talk about Ilia Topuria first. Even though Ilia has only fought twice this year compared to someone like Alex Pereira, it's the quality of his fights that make him one of the candidates for being the Fighter of the Year. Other than Islam Makhachev, Ilia probably has the 2 best back-to-back wins in the sport, knocking out both Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway, who are arguably the best featherweights of all time. To go out there and knock out 2 featherweight GOATs, one of which is known for having the strongest chin in the UFC, is probably the best thing any fighter can do with their career. But this wouldn't be a Fighter of the Year debate if we don't mention the insane run Alex Pereira went on this year. He ended the year off with 3 title defenses against Jamal Hill, Yuri Prochazka, and Khalil Rountree, making him the most active UFC champion this year. He saved UFC 300, 303, and 307 when those events all needed a main event, and he went on to win each fight by either knockout or TKO despite being injured in some cases, practically carrying the UFC on his back the entire year. But the thing is that both Yuri Prochazka and Jamal Hill were champions that had 0 title defenses, and Khalil Rountree was ranked number 8 in the light heavyweight division at the time of his fight against Alex Pereira, which some people say takes away from the accomplishments that Alex Pereira achieved this year. But it's honestly up to what you prefer. If it's quality over quantity, then it's definitely going to be Ilia Topuria. But if it's quantity over quality, then it goes to Alex Pereira. But in my opinion, I feel like the quality of Ilia's fight and his performances overtakes Pereira's quantity of fight. Because when you compare the opponents they fought, beating Yuri and Jamal Hill back-to-back isn't really on the same caliber of beating Volkanovski and Max Holloway. But honestly, they should just make an exception this one time and give both Ilia and Alex the Fighter of the Year award because they both deserve it. I honestly don't know if my Ilia bias is what's making me lean more towards Ilia being Fighter of the Year. But let me know what you guys think and who y'all will pick as a pick to be the 2024 Fighter of the Year. And please like and subscribe. Thank you.